I never know from one day to the next what I'm going to be coming across.
Life these days is filled with uncertainty.
Talking about yesterday or tomorrow.
But if you're Ray Walsh,
Started selling books when I was a student at Michigan State.
you're used to
And
it.
kept on doing it for a while. That's, I guess, 50 years.
For 50 years.
I wasn't really planning on doing it, but it's been an interesting way to make a living.
Doing this, running the Curious Bookshop, a sliver of a storefront in downtown East Lansing. Over the years, he's given the shop some unique decor.
I still find things every day that are unsettling or humorous or, just penetrating in general,
He's 70. It was never a part of the plan to slow down.
I'm planning on living another 30 years anyhow, but then I'll be 100 and it'll probably be time to retire.
Nothing could end this bookshop story.
Are you all set? Yep.
Except a global pandemic.
It's scary and strange times, and we really don't know what to expect.
Well, obviously the concern of will we make it goes through your head.
COVID-19 forced the shop to close for 2 months, but Ray's employees didn't want a chapter like this to end the shop's story. So they started a GoFundMe and raised over $27,000.
Without it, we really would not have been able to survive.
It was really just like a bottom-up sort of like, let's try to do this thing.
Yep, thanks for stopping by.
But it's about more than just saving the shop. It's about saving the moments with the people.
I'm missing a lot of familiar faces, some who have passed away, some who moved.
The experiences.
You won't come across a dusty paperback that'll, just bring you back someplace. And that's why, we got to keep these places here.
That give each turn of life's pages its meaning.
Thank you, have a good one.
In East Lansing, Joe Freihofer, Focal Point News. Just like every Monday, the living room fills with sound, thanks to a few young violinists and their teacher. And the usual furry audience gets comfy for a long day of lessons ahead. But today, her students won't be coming in through the front door like usual.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing all right. Give me just a minute. I'm almost set up.
After welcoming students to her home for over half of her life,
Probably since the age of 21, so that's 34 years.
today, Caroline Freihofer will only see them on a screen.
Password.
At least, depending on the connection.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi, there you are.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Hi, Gabe.
Remote violin lessons.
Now I have to describe every little bit, and it's more challenging. Can you turn again so I can see your gorgeous position? You have to come around. It's pretty awkward with the 3, but it gives a nice vibrato. The bottom octave is the difficult one, isn't it?
From bowl holds to B-flat major scales. It's that human connection that can't be replaced.
Oh, up here? Got this in the mail from one of my students. I actually teach her and her little brother, who's 3, so he only gets a lesson when he's in the mood for it. But it says, "Dear Mrs. Freihofer, we love you and miss you," which I loved.
After playing for the Grand Rapids Symphony for over 30 years and starting a family,
Just very gratifying. I love it.
she hopes that connection we all desire can come back once again.
Gee, I hope so. I hope this summer I'm playing in the symphony and seeing my colleagues and students are walking in the door, but we'll just take it as it comes. Who knows?
Sometimes, life can put you on the ropes. But Ali Easley isn't waiting for the bell to save him. As COVID-19 continues to spread across Lansing, head coach Ali Easley is forced to take on a new challenge, virtual boxing, with a little help from his wife, Trish.
Well, I don't think anything can ever replicate in-person training. It's really hard for me to know what someone on the other end that's viewing it, how they are interpreting it.
And even though the gym looks like this, sitting in silence, Easley's commitment to Crown has never wavered.
He's put so many hours into this facility and so many hours with the kids.
Kids like Eli and Jaden.
I like to punch.
That's what this coach has done for over 20 years, help neighborhood kids. He wants them off the streets and in the gym with his program Hawk. Help a willing kid.
Well, you know, I've run into a number of the kids on the streets from time to time, and each time I see them, it's just a huge hug and just wanting to get back in the gym.
Oh yeah, my grandma has a new car, and we saw him, and then I said hey to him.
We replace a lot of the missing parts that they have at their home.
And for Mother Phoenicia, it's not just the art of boxing. It's more than that for these guys.
I think that it's a safe place too, because a lot of kids don't have a safe space like that. Some kids don't have good meals at home.
Luckily for the boys, they have a safe place to call home. But Easley and Trish know that's not the case for every kid.
I am worried. I mean, we've received phone calls wondering if we're able to still provide them with our dinner program.
For now, everybody's trying to take it one day at a time, hoping to get back to normal.
I just don't know when.
And none of us do.
When did it happen?
In East Lansing, Joe Freihofer, Focal Point News.